All right, hello and welcome. For me, it's been a hot minute since I've played Terraforming Mars, but we've got the power blanket. It's a late night run before bed, as always, and we are ready to party. Credit core on the table means cards that are expensive have some homes. Eccentric sponsor means you can go even further with it. Earth Catapult, Nitrogen Rich Asteroid, and Ice Moon Colony all make this exciting as heck. Discount for later, business contacts. I mean, what's not to love? I don't think you take Miranda here. Io is just so good at making sure the terraform happens. I'm tempted to give up on Galilean mining to take dome farming just for the plant tag, just to get it that little bit early. That way nitrogen rich has a home a lot faster. And then honestly, I'll take local shading just to get the card online here. So obviously Earth Catapult, we start with the discount, a little bit more income, brings us back up to 0. Before playing this, we should have a quick peek-see here. Quantum Extractor, holy. Maybe some metal production? I mean, if we can be so lucky. Ice Moon Colony. Look, here's the question. I don't really have titanium to run after, so this might just be an early little bit of heat. Give me some card. I mean, I do have a plant income that I could get rid of. I wasn't planning to go that route. It's not actually a plant tag, so I care less about that. I do need science to get quantum extractor, so perhaps we take regolith and local. And we just start working on these. This actually brings the microbe colony into play, which is nice. We could have built our colony there, but honestly, I think that the heat is just a classic. It's just a classic, especially when you're trying to burst through this threshold to get that free income. Some science tag, yes. Some space stuff, yes. Yep. Get some income, we get some microbes. $14 is not much to do anything. You know, this 4 money income is probably really worth it. It's like a 30% increase in how much money we're hauling in, so we just take it and run. Psychrophiles, we love that. A couple of cheap oceans. All this stuff is like over 20, which makes it incredible. It is a challenge that I bought so many cards because it means we can't play any of the cards. But it's something we're gonna work around. It's okay. Get a little TR here. And then immediately the question is, you know, if I spent $9, I would get 8 heat. $9 for a heat bump is probably worth it, especially if it gives you the heat income. Not ideal, because again, I would love to have had that been paid for by something else, but it is what it is. Let's get an ocean up here beside the 3 card spot. Keep rolling. So many 1-point animals. I'm just going to say no to all that. Give ourselves a turn to try and build up some resources for once. Okay, a couple things I might like here. The Mohole area in particular. The ice asteroid for some adjacencies. Also over 20. I wanted to like Mohole here. There's some titanium sitting up on the board. We've not been fortunate with enough science tags for quantum or energy tags in general. Like, just for the energy that we could have been collecting by now. If we do that, we get the $4 back. We're really close to Mohole area, but not quite. I think you just chill. The heat is slowly accumulating. I think I take a couple oxygens. We do have a space discount on the track. Over 20 is nice. We don't really have that much earth, though. So I think, again, I'm just going to stay lean. As much as I want the cards that are over 20, we just already have the opportunities in our hand, and we need to just execute on those opportunities. Mahole. Card draw. With some money back, or with some plants, perhaps? Venus Soils is over 20. I want to get the Viral Enhancer first, but because this is over 20 and it has a plant tag, I mean, how much is it? It's really, really cute. I still take my Microbe Synergy first. Next turn, it'll get us exactly where we need to be. We need to keep our eye open, though, if we're about to hit a oxygen breakpoint. I'm saying oxygen breakpoint. That's not at all what I want to say. I want to say Trident. Do we have space tags? Like, completely different concept. If I'm going to play a space tag, I should go for that. And I could do it for this energy. Let's first do our little microbe clicks here. All that jazz. Then, Venus Soils will enhance. Okay. Yeah. Which allows me to throw greenery down. Now, this is the 5th oxygen. Ooh, Sky Docks. Oh my land. Regardless, I need the energy to do anything right now. So we trade for the titanium. $9 for $15 worth of titanium. And then I think we take the energy first. It's a little bit more critical to start harvesting the value from the colonies that we have in play. I'm dumb. I could have just played Skydocks first. And I want to play shuttles, but I don't have the energy. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I messed that up. Oops. Could have had my cake, and I could have eaten it too. I don't know why I ended up with more money there than I expected. I guess I just wasn't considering the titanium. Let's keep rolling. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I need for my other card. Pioneer Settlement. I can play this. And it basically gives me the titanium back. So yeah, so I have a lot of choices here. I might trade for the microbes. Right? Because this is $10 worth of psychrophiles. That gets me to 3 plant tags. I really don't want to lose my energy. But I can't, like, find a way to trade. Like, I have $9. I could trade for a lot of heat. Like, that would be great. I could play shuttles, get a discount. Play Pioneer Settlement and get titanium from the placement, you know? Like, there's a lot of potential here. But none of it quite lines up perfectly. So maybe we take the more boring approach of trading for $9 to get some heat. And doing a cheeky, not even cheeky, just a cheap Venus bump here. And get some plant income. Now, what hurts about that is that I don't have the ability to push Venus with the government, but I'll just push one more oxygen to clear, and we can circle back. A -1 point ocean is kind of nice. We do all these clicks, clickety clacks. Okay. Do we flood for a titanium? Sure. Well, I could have flooded for plants, actually. Maybe that would have been better. But then this turns into a pioneer settlement here. And then if I trade 3 energy for 2 titanium, it's not the best trade I've ever made, but with 5 titanium in hand and 3 plant tags, this gives us quite a few generations to collect a lot of plants. Since I already don't have enough... How many science tags again? 3 after this. So I think we just play you... we take the plants, not the microbes. It's fine. And, like, at this point, we've kind of played all our cards, which is a terrible sign. We might end up buying energy income. We could pay for a trade. $9 for 6 heat feels less interesting than I want it to be. We do want the government to help us with Venus. I need to buy a Venus bump next gen if we don't have one offered. Yes, yes, maybe? I mean, is that ever working? Extractor balloons. And we do all our little clicks, clickety-clacks. We're only on Gen 9, and we have done a lot to terraform. We did the Venus bump. We got aerobaked ammonia. Again, another card that would work well with several things. I guess we can take the regolith eater. It feels like a waste. Like I'm already going to get there, but whatever. Let's just confirm the oxygen is borderline guaranteed. And I wanted to buy energy. But instead I'll just trade. It's yeah, it's quite an underwhelming run in terms of a few different things here, but mostly the fact that we have no Venus, or we have limited Venus, and we don't have any energy. We do have some steel and some discounts on plant stuff though, so sure. We'll take this. I mean, whatever. Even though this breaks even, maybe there's enough Venus to make it worthwhile. Play this. I really don't have any card draw, right? Like, that's what's so painful here. Like, I want the card draw. Maybe I should have just played my city up here instead of slow rolling it. But I guess I can buy a couple energy production. I can trade. I was thinking it would be a good turn to buy a colony onto the microbes, because then I could really discount Protected Valley. But if I'm not going to play it this turn, fine. Venus bump, Venus bump, Venus bump. And then I acknowledge that I still don't have the energy to trade, because I never got the science tag for this amazing card. What a sad life to live. We're going to get there, though, I think. Hopefully I don't have the standard Project Venus the whole way. This is like 2 extra heat. Can't play this. This is a science tag that makes all of the other science work, right? You do that. You throw this down. Get some money back for it. Get the energy. You get the trade convoy. This has enough, but I need 2 more floaters for next turn. Is it worth buying a colony? Probably not at all. Let's be real here. It's probably still, though, worth trading. Oh, it doesn't even give me an extra one. That hurts. But well, no, actually, like that's $8. That's not even worth it. How sad. When you're not trading for energy, it's so much harder to justify getting value out of the colonies. At least here it's 4 titanium for $9. So you make a slight profit. But again, I don't have anything to pick up. So instead, we're just spending on $9 for some heat. And then we'll probably do it again next gen. And I still don't have any Venus stuff offered to me. So Venus bump, Venus bump. We're missing an ocean, and then we'll get the last greenery. We still need a couple of Venus bumps. I don't know. How much heat is at the colony? 8 exactly, so I'm like 1 heat shy. Which is really annoying. It means deep well heating is worth grabbing. But again, is annoying. Do I have Jovians? No. No. Yeah, that sucks. No card draw this game is just what killed us, I think. Not killed us. I mean, we're certainly still here, but it's not impressive. We buy an ocean. We take our microbes and our steel. We get our large rebate, and then we come up here for a card. Income for colony, not that impressive either. Trade for the heat makes sense. And then again, if I had something to use the titanium on, I know I could have picked up a Jovian, but like, it's not that good. Basically is the answer. It's not that good. I could have saved maybe some money on deep well heating. No, because I wouldn't have used enough microbes anyway. It's just a sad end, you know, in terms of not getting much value. We're rich and we were so ahead of the curve that there's a lot we could do in this game. But I don't... If I buy a city here, I'll probably have enough for the last heat bump, is what I'm thinking. Because I can use the steel. So that at least gets us this, and then I can get an extra little point here. Oh my god, 63 TR! You're kidding me. 63 TR with... I need to grab 2 plants here. 2 plants and then 1 plant. 63 TR with 3 cities and a decent number of greeneries. I mean... The 10 points on cards is terrible, but hey. At least we got a 2 out of 3, terraform the whole planet, and got 63 TR. The points, right? 10 points on cards is just not enough to breach us through. But this is a decent showing, 10 and 12. Yeah, I don't really know what even to call this run. This is just like the average, like the generic run. You know? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.